No one fights alone. Sometimes all we need is someone to hold our hand, listen, and perhaps take a walk. I invite you to walk or run with us and help others get through their cancer journey. I'm Estela Casas, and I invite you to sign up for the Stand with Estela Casas inaugural 5K Fun Run and Kids Dash. Lace up your tennis shoes and join us October 1st as we kick off Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And let cancer transform you into a better version of yourself, because no one fights alone. Hello everyone, I'm Estela Casas, Creative Brand Strategist for the Viva Auto Group family of dealerships. Thanks for listening to the Viva Style podcast, where we have interesting conversations about the automotive industry that provides hundreds of jobs in the borderland. Let's talk Viva Style. Well, good afternoon everyone. We hope you all are doing well and ready to lace up your tennis shoes and commit to doing a 5K, which is 3.what miles?
3.1 last time I checked.
Okay, there we go. Thanks for joining us, everybody. And joining me today is Shane Griffith, and he is with Desert Imaging. And not only does he work for Desert Imaging, but he is really the driving force behind this 5K Fun Walk and Kids Dash, the Stand with Estela Casas Cancer Foundation kicking off Breast Cancer Awareness Month with a 5K Fun Walk and Kids Dash on Saturday, October 1st at 8 o'clock in the morning at Escalade Park in El Paso. So, Shane, tell everybody how you came up with this. He called me up and says, "You want to do this?" And I said, "Yes." And I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but this is so exciting and so rewarding.
Indeed. There's not a better person or a better foundation to assist our community with much needed services by way of breast cancer assistance. Thinking back a few years, the Susan G. Komen race was very well attended and supported in our community. And there's been kind of a hole, in our community for that event. And, last year as we were giving away 200 screening mammogram vouchers to uninsured women over there at the Rio Grande Cancer Foundation, we both decided, hey, you know what, let's go bigger, let's go better. Let's put together a 5K fun walk, kids dash, and invite the whole community to come on down, because it's really about transforming all of the folks in our community to leave with a little more positivity and know that there's so much support out there in our community to bring everybody back together. And if you're going to go through a cancer journey, if you know somebody who is, here's a phenomenal event where 100% of the funds stay here in our community. And so not only for the screening mammograms, but there's so many other ways that the Stand with Estela Casas Cancer Foundation supports our community.
Absolutely. So Shane and Desert Imaging teamed up with the Stand with Estela Casas Cancer Foundation and Albertsons and Viva Auto Group. And, it takes a village to do something like this and to execute something as big as this. Yes, it's bigger, go home. Go big or go home, right? We hope to have about 1,000 people out there, and not everybody has to race. So it's a 5K competitive. When you're really serious about coming in first, second, or third, we're going to have trophies, and for overall male and female. And there's 5K non-competitive, so you can go get your steps. All of us like to measure our steps. And then there's a 1 mile fun walk. And the Kids Dash. The Kids Dash is turning out to be something really exciting. But more than that, it's, of course, it's a healthy lifestyle and better, better nutrition and all those things. But most importantly, it's to be in community with somebody, where you can share stories, where you can be friendly to somebody, and that's what this is all about. This is about getting together and showing your support for not only breast cancer fighters, thrivers, and not only to remember and honor those who lost their battle against breast cancer or any kind of cancer, but just to get out there and be in community and be a part of something bigger than yourself.
Indeed. And that's what, running is all about. It's just sometimes, like, I'm a great example. A couple of years ago, I never thought I'd be running, for fun, or for distance. And one of those things is, 1 mile for somebody might be just as difficult as, say, a half marathon for somebody else. It doesn't really matter the distance. What matters is pushing yourself to new limits. And if you've ever thought about participating in a 5K, it's 3.1 miles. It's over before you know it. And there's going to be such a great turnout of cheerers, of supporters. It's very professional. We're using the same race coordinators as the El Paso Marathon.
Right.
And it's all self-contained within Escadate, so it's a very safe environment. And Escadate is just beautiful. So we're very grateful, to everybody involved from the county of El Paso, all of our phenomenal sponsors.
Absolutely.
And everybody's welcome to come on down. So, just think, this is the, what I believe.
Signature.
Inaugural breast cancer awareness event of our community. And everybody's welcome. And we'd love to have a great time with you to come on down. Maybe you just want to volunteer.
Too.
We need some volunteers.
We need a lot of volunteers because it takes a lot of people to put something like this together. And we want some vendors as well. We have some vendors all lined up already, but we'd like to fill up that area that's covered with a lot of vendors. People to give away stuff, to sell their wares as well. We need to mention that. Albertsons, that has been such a huge supporter,
our title sponsor.
Is our title sponsor. And they're also going to give away 300 free flu shots and 300 $25 gift cards. And we also have Centro San Vicente with some COVID shots. So it's kind of like a health fair, right? Just you have to commit to just make smarter food choices and do a little bit of get a little workout as well, right?
Right. We're going to have Zumba. We're going to have entertainment. There's a stage, yoga, sponsored by the Rio Grande Cancer Foundation. We're going to have food trucks, vendors. I mean, this is a celebration of our community.
It's a celebration of life and transformation. This is to move forward and transform, let cancer or just any kind of challenge in your life transform you. We're talking about cancer because it's, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It just kicks off Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But there's going to be something for everyone to do. We're going to have the Kids Dash, and we're putting that together, and that's going to be fun for kids because sometimes the parents bring the kids, but we're hoping that the kids bring the parents to this event. So thank you to our sponsors, a title sponsor, Albertsons, Lauterbach and Barshaw, Desert Imaging, AutoZone, the County of El Paso. So let me tell you a little bit about the County of El Paso. We went before County Judge Ricardo Samaniego and council, and not council, Commissioners Court, and some of the commissioners, and made a presentation, and they said, you know what, we're going to let you have the Escárate Park without charging. So that's fantastic. Why did they do that? Because it's inaugural, but it's also something that they believe in. They know that El Paso needs something like that right now. So thank you so much for the County of El Paso. Capital One, Dr. An Lee, Dr. Worldwide, Frank Agullo. Dr. Frank Agullo is going to have two booths there, but they've also donated some money. APYS and Mock Central and Airport Printing also was gracious enough to print out these posters and flyers for us. You know what? All of this takes a lot of money, but they're doing it not only to give money, but because they believe in what we are doing. And Capital One. So thank you to everyone. West Star Bank came forward with, they're going to be sponsoring the bibs. Fast. Lifted, luxurious, fun and friendly to the environment. The Viva Auto Group has a special vehicle just for you.
We don't just sell cars, it's about making a connection and helping our community.
Viva was there to cheer our mighty mujeres and award scholarships to high school seniors on a cancer journey.
I feel really honored and grateful that I was able to receive this and even share my story.
And Team Viva proved we don't just sit on the sidelines to support triathletes, we participate. Viva invests in our people because we are driven by purpose and vision.
Screening exams will save your life.
What's your Viva style? It's what you want it to be. So, it takes a village to make something like this happen. So we all want you to join us and be a part of this village as a volunteer, to sign up. And that's fantastic. We're going to give away 200 free mammograms.
Yes. The mammograms, just like last year, are designed to assist women who are at least 40 or above who don't have insurance afford a screening mammogram. And we, as Desert Imaging, we've been working with Texas Tech in their BEST program for a number of years. And so what's really remarkable about the Stand with Estela voucher is not only does it cover the screening mammogram, but if there's any other additional follow-up studies that might be needed, perhaps a diagnostic mammogram or an ultrasound or perhaps even a biopsy, all of those other exams will be covered through the state of Texas. And so this is a really powerful,
It's a
collaboration.
comprehensive and a partnership. It's amazing because sometimes it's like, okay, here, you get a free mammogram. Okay, I go in there and then what do I do? Who's going to read it? If they find something, what's going to happen? And if they, do I need a fine needle biopsy, or do I need an MRI, or do I need, what do I need? And it's all under one roof inside the pavilion at Ascarete Park on October 1st, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning with a kids dash and the 5K competitive and non-competitive and fun run. It's all going to be under one roof. So if any of these women out there, if you know somebody who's over 40 who does not have insurance and needs a mammogram, send him over to us.
Yep. They're available on a first-come, first-served basis. So we do encourage those folks who would like to get a mammogram voucher to arrive early. We'll have a designated line and some shade and some refreshments for you. But bring the family. Check out the vendors. Participate. In the 5K or walk with Estela.
Yes, I'll be out there and we can walk together. Many times cancer thrivers and cancer survivors and cancer fighters, all we need sometimes is just somebody to walk next to us and show us that support and say, look, I'm here for you. You know what? Shane, when I was diagnosed with bilateral breast cancer in 2017, I thought I knew what these women would go through in their families because I'd interviewed them over the years and did stories and hey, so, tell me what it's like. And I did the reports and I thought I knew and I thought I had that compassion. I thought I had all those things. But until you're in it, you realize how hard it is. And, I had a hard time with it and I have a lot of resources and I was, caught up with all of the information and not everybody is as fortunate. So this is our small way, our very small way in the cancer process to help you all out. If you find cancer in one of those mammograms.
That's right. Early detection is the best form of prevention, and the only way to really get it detected is by getting your mammogram.
Yeah.
And the same thing applies for us guys.
Absolutely.
When it pertains to, say, prostate cancer, nobody wants to get checked, but you got to get checked. And
absolutely. Early detection will certainly improve your outcome. There are no guarantees. Some people just, even if you catch it early, it's an aggressive cancer and it doesn't matter. But the sooner you catch it, the better results you'll have. And you talked about prostate cancer. Later on with the Stand with Estela Casas Cancer Foundation, we'd like to include men down the road with those prostate exams. Testicular cancer is very common in men between 15 and 35 years old. So young men need to check also and not be afraid of their bodies because this is a temple, but the person who knows it best is yourself. So, do those monthly breast self-exams on women. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. Only 2% of women in that 1 in 8 have bilateral breast cancer. So you got to check. You got to be very well aware of your health. And this is, a small way of giving back and giving that opportunity to women who are not insured because nobody fights alone. It's a family. It's a family affair. It's a family fight. So if you all show up as a family, that's fantastic. Those $25 gift cards from Albertsons, if there's 6 of you getting your free flu shot, two per family on those $25 gift cards. And you know what? It's expensive to go to the grocery store. So $25 is nice to have.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited, first of all, and grateful, to continue our partnership, and
absolutely.
And really, your foundation, it's a 501c3, and you're really able to, with a broad brush, address the needs of our cancer community here in town, which I don't think anybody else is able to do.
I need to stress that I do not choose, so the foundation has a board and an executive director, and myself as a founder, but I am not the one who hands out the gift cards, who hands out the free mammograms, who hands out, money to buy a wig. Everyone is vetted through, let's see, UMC, through the Rio Grande Cancer Foundation, through Desert Imaging, through the whoever. But I cannot give away directly. The foundation gives money to the foundations and to organizations who then give away the money. For compression sleeves. Compression sleeves are expensive. Many times when you undergo a mastectomy, they go in there and take some of your lymph nodes. Well, that swells up, and when there is no where for the toxins to go or the liquid to go, your arms swell. And those compression sleeves are expensive. You lose your hair. And some women choose to wear little handkerchiefs or wear wigs. So there's access to wigs as well. And we just want everybody to know that nobody fights alone. And when you show up for this 5K as a community, you'll know that you are not fighting alone.
Yeah, no, we're very honored. I think it's going to be a transformative event. We're kind of excited but nervous.
Yes, we're nervously excited. This is our first to go around putting something like this together. We want to also mention that the County of El Paso is going to have a transformation and healing and transformation ceremony the night before, September 30th, at the Healing Garden. So we can kind of kick this off to give it a blessing, to give it a little push of gratitude and about so many things that are going to be happening that night. So we would also invite you all to join us there.
That's right. So from a timeline perspective, if you register for the 5K, you're going to have 3 opportunities to pick up your packet. The first will be Wednesday, the 27th, where from between 12 and 6 at Viva Ford over on North Desert Boulevard on the west side, you'll be able to pick up your packets there, again, from between 12 and 6. On Thursday, the September 27th, early packet pickup will be available at Desert Imaging at our newest location in Horizon, right on East Lake, the corner of East Lake and Darrington. So everybody's welcome to come on out there. And then on Friday, as Miss Estela is saying, we're having 2 events, right? It's the packet pickup at the Healing Garden, which is the entrance
at Ascarate.
At Ascarate. It's at the entrance there. So from between 4 and 8 p.m. on Friday, you can pick up your packet. And then, but from 7 to 8, we're going to have this great, ceremony with Judge Ricardo Samaniego, Miss Estela, I believe Bishop Mark Seitz will be there as well, and other leaders of our community for a prayer for healing and transformation. If you haven't been to the Healing Garden, it's really beautiful.
It's really peaceful and beautiful, and it's a place to honor and the victims of the August 3rd shooting, but it's also a place of transformation. So you can not only honor the people who were killed, but also to make you reflect and make you think about all the blessings in your life as well.
And then, of course, Saturday.
Yes, the big day Saturday. So we're looking for volunteers. We are looking for vendors. You know what I just thought of? I think somebody out there would like to come and sing the national anthem to kick off our event and say a prayer or anything. We want you all out here. We want you to join us because this is a community event. It's a time of healing and transformation also as well, and to honor those who are going through a cancer journey, those who have been through a cancer journey, and that cancer touches everyone's life.
Indeed. Well, again, we're super excited. Please come on down, volunteer, run, walk, or stand with Estela.
That's right. We'll be out there. We'll have something for everyone to do. Shane, thank you so much, and thank you to Desert Imaging. So the foundation is going to give some money to pay for those mammograms, but Desert Imaging picks up the rest of the cost. So, we are very grateful to Desert Imaging for making that commitment as well. And thank you for being the driving force, and thank you for helping me say, yes, let's do this. So you all need to say, yes, let's show up, and let's do this together because no one fights alone.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time, and we'll see you out October 1st. And at the pickup stations at Viva Ford on the 27th, and at Desert Imaging on the 28th. And if you haven't picked up your packet, we'll see you on the 30th at...
So, yes, maybe I get my dates wrong.
Yeah,
so the 28th, Wednesday at
Wednesday,
Viva Ford,
yes.
29th, Thursday at Desert Imaging in Horizon, and then the 30th,
Yes.
At the Healing Garden at Escatate Park for the early packet pickups.
Yes. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you out there. Appreciate you all. We'd like to hear what you think about today's conversation. Go to the Viva Auto Group Facebook page and like us. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car or truck, we invite you to choose a Viva vehicle. No one fights alone. Sometimes all we need is someone to hold our hand, listen, and perhaps take a walk. I invite you to walk or run with us and help others get through their cancer journey. I'm Estela Casas, and I invite you to sign up for the Stand with Estela Casas inaugural 5K Fun Run and Kids Dash.
Lace up your tennis shoes and join us October 1st as we kick off Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And let cancer transform you into a better version of yourself, because no one fights alone.